Hello, Head Start, Early Head Start, NHSA community. Super excited to be with you this month for this touch point. This month, we are going to celebrate the secret sauce of Head Start and Early Head Start, our parents. And so the love note, I have two love notes. So it's going to be a double love note. The first is going to go out to those original framers, Dr. Robert Cook and Dr. Edward Ziegler, who were smart enough to put into that act family engagement and parent involvement, policy council, the kind of involvement that parents need to have in order to really feel like they own the program. And that has lived on, and it has really made the difference in our programs and has lifted our parents up in a way that we really don't see in any other kind of program. So that love note goes to those folks. And then the second love note goes to our parents. All of those tens of millions of parents over the decades who have embraced Head Start and Early Head Start, become involved, empowered themselves, become educated, and give their children a vision of their future in their own work. And that's really what it's all about. So we're going to celebrate parents today, particularly talk about policy council and policy committees, because that's the part of the Head Start Act that really is the difference maker for our parents. It invites our parents to come in, and you can go online, Google Policy Council and the Head Start Act, and you're going to find it there in paragraphs 2D and 3C of subsection C of the Act. And you can see all of that language spelled out for you. It's detailed. It tells you what parents should be doing. It tells you the support they should be receiving from the program. And that's where you really see the rubber meet the road, and where you see parents are invited in to be true partners in their children's education. And that's why it's different. Those relationships are strong. There's a certain trust between parents and program. And it's because the parents kind of are the partner. They own the program. So you should feel like that in your program. And hoping that this touch point gets shared with Policy Council, with the policy committee, with parents. You should be hearing this message, all of you parents out there. And if you're a parent in an early Head Start or Head Start program, ask yourself these questions. Are you involved? If you're on policy council, are you helping to make budget decisions? Are you looking at curriculum and thinking about what would be best for children? It's wonderful to learn how to do those things and to understand how children develop and learn. You can become a better support for your child, but you're also building a program that's going to better serve all of its children. And as a parent, are you getting from your program those parenting skills, those advocacy skills, and those communication skills that are so important for you to become a really well-versed advocate for your child, not just while they're in Head Start and Early Head Start, but well beyond into the school system. And you learn how to navigate those systems in a way that's effective, that gets outcomes for your children, and maybe even impacts the system for other kiddos too. Isn't that wonderful? You can become that driver as a parent. And it all starts here at Early Head Start and Head Start. And it doesn't stop with the program. NHSA is here for you too, and that's part of what I want to tell you about today. We are actually launching a new course here coming up very soon called Policy Council and Policy Committee Basics. It's for all of our parents who are serving on Policy Council or on a policy committee, teach you all about the very basics of the Head Start program and what your responsibility is as a member of one of those committees. Goes through the Head Start history, the standards, the framework, talks about your responsibility, a little bit of fiscal. So by the time you're done with the course, you'll feel really prepared to go to those meetings and talk about and investigate the different opportunities to become involved. So I invite you to come take that class with us. We're also going to be reaching parents in a really different way this year. I'm super excited about this. I read this book, When You Wonder You're Learning, last year, and I want to read it with parents. So we're going to do a book club here at NHSA. We're going to launch it at our parent conference in December. The authors of this book are coming to our conference to talk to everybody, and you can sign up to become part of the book club. We're going to read it together, talk about it. There are so many great lessons in there for parents and teachers about how children develop and how they learn, and how curiosity is really such an important part of that. So really looking forward to that. And there are going to be other courses for parents showing up on the Academy. So keep your eye out for how parents can become involved in NHSA through the Academy, both building their own skill level and creating community between each other in around all of the different issues that we face. And so that's our big touch point for this month. Yay, parents. I hope you've seen this touch point. For those of you program folks who are getting this, pass it on to your policy council and let them share it with parents at one of their meetings. And of course, I always like to end with an in case you didn't know. So here's an in case you didn't know. I've got a few today. Number one, in case you didn't know, it's Head Start Awareness Month. So let's get people aware. Your early Head Start and Head Start program should be out there shouting from the rooftops in your community, making sure they understand all of the wonderful things you do, the history of Head Start, the richness that exists in this incredible community. So share, share, share. October's a great time to do that. Also, don't forget that the child tax credit applications are open until November 15th. So you Head Start folks out there, make sure your parents are and your families are getting access to that application. Every single one of our families should be applying and should have support doing that. So make sure you're out there taking advantage of that for your families. And then also just a little announcement, a new class coming in addition to the parent class is Fiscal Basics. We're really excited to launch this. It was written by no other than Belinda Rinker from OHS. She retired last year. She came to NHSA to do some work for us to create this incredible fiscal course, which is a basics course for all staff to understand how money operates in Head Start, which is really important. And we invite you to get your staff signed up for it and educate them about the money side of Head Start, whether they're in charge of the money or not. Important to know how it works. So that's the kind of basic level. We'll have some more fiscal classes for you as the year unfolds for folks who do a little bit more detailed work around fiscal and money issues. So that's our touch point for October. And before I leave you, I like to remind you, Head Start is access to the American dream. Go make dreams happen.